brand new format called compact disc. And the kids were going crazy over it. So, you know, Dolly Parton, who is going to get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, a little bit of an edge on that album. Dolly Parton, as of last month, dropped her 48th album. She's been doing it for a long, long time.
Yeah, she has.
And she's just announced that she's starring in a Taco Bell musical on TikTok. So it's all coming together for her. She loves Taco Bell. She's very public about the fact.
That mean she's getting the Mexican pizza back?
That's part of it. Yeah, she has been very public about the fact that she loves Taco Bell. And they have announced that Mexican pizza is coming back. Now, I've never had one of those.
Oh, they're good.
I assume that they're bringing it back because so many people are clamoring for it, but I've never had one.
It's actually like a one big hard tortilla, and then just a bunch of cheese and tomato on it.
Well, yeah, they're using the ingredients they always use, just in a different shape.
It's just like everything else.
Yeah.
I feel like the difference is it is a crunchy. It's a hard shell, but like flour tortilla, and that's different than what. But I can't even remember. I think they're overrated.
Well, I'll try one when they're back.
I've tried one years ago, but I have gotten the same menu item at Taco Bell for I don't know how many years.
Yeah, I had Taco Bell last week for the first time in a while, and I get the same thing all the time.
I don't deviate.
She will be starring in Mexican Pizza the Musical. Dolly Parton on TikTok. This is a satire based on the true story of the internet losing its mind after Taco Bell pulled the dish from its menu 2 years ago. Doja Cat posted a TikTok in which she professed her love for the Mexican pizza, and she did her own little jingle about it. And then somebody else came along. That Doja Cat, boy.
You love her.
I couldn't tell you 2 of her songs, but she's crazy hot. She's creative. She's foxy.
She's funny.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm a cow. Is that her?
She what?
She's got a lot of songs out right now.
That's the one that I remember.
That's like from like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, that YouTube thing that kind of first blew her up.
Right.
But
I remember going into a liquor store on the east side. I was on my way out of town with this lady friend of mine, and I was buying something, and I was like, what is this song? And they're like, Doja Cat. And I didn't even remember that, but I just remember the Bitch, I'm a Cow. Mm-hmm. And I was like, that's a popular song. People like this. And he's like, it's the best song. Mm-hmm. I was like, okay.
So Dolly Parton's live premiere for Mexican Pizza the Musical will be May 26th at 8 o'clock Eastern.
Hell yeah.
That's a week after the Mexican pizza is back on the menu. I saw a dude, speaking of Taco Bell, I thought this was a really weird way to go about it. A guy who was protesting Taco Bell discontinuing the grilled stuffed nacho. And the way he was protesting was, he said, I'm going to exercise every day until you bring it back. And he lost 87 pounds. Chris Sandberg is the... Yeah, I got healthy. You just wait until you bring that back, and I'll start putting weight on.
I thought they got rid of it too soon. Like when I discovered the grilled stuffed nacho, I think it was the last week it was on the menu. When I had it, because they made me one, I was like, is this not going to be as good as I remember it? Like, it's been a lot of buildup. It was better than I even remember. I got to say it.
Dude lost 87 pounds in 1 year, working out every day until they brought it back. Which they did bring it back.
And now he gets to undo all that weight loss.
But maybe he'll go about it differently. Maybe he'll go, well,
that's not what we want.
Oh.
We want him to gain that weight back.
Yeah. The grilled stuffed nacho. I've never had that either.
I've never even heard of that.
Me either.
I remember the commercials. The guy was walking around. It was like, sharing sucks. Don't share this with your friends because it's so good. This goes back to like 2013, 2014, I think. And then but I don't need things stuffed, man. I don't need stuff in stuff, you know? Like I would try one. If somebody's like, hey, try this, I take a bite. Mm-hmm. I take a bite.
A bite.
A bite.
Singular.
If I really liked it, 2. I took 2 bites of that Big Mac pizza monstrosity you made.
So good.
Because it tasted good. Mm-hmm. But I was not going to eat a whole piece.
Or 7.
God damn, 7. Oh, that makes me feel weird just to hear that.
Yeah.
7 pieces of Big Mac pizza.
You'll get over it.
No, I will. I know I will.
Now,
But it's 7
do you
pieces.
have happy sex after that?
No.
Happy sex.
Having happy sex.
Having happy sex.
I don't think we had sex that night because we ate 12
probably shouldn't,
pieces of
yeah.
pizza.
Nacho wasn't the only thing that got stuffed. Alan, the Mexican pizza is teats. Okay, listen, I believe you. I'll eat a Jack's Mexican pizza, lickety split, but I've just never had the Taco Bell version.
I'm a Crunchwrap guy.
Guy.
If I'm going to Taco Bell, I'm getting a Crunchwrap with a Taco Supreme, soft Taco Supreme, Baja Blast, and some cinnamon twists.
Cheesy Gordita Crunch with a Doritos Locos Nacho cheese shell.
Wow. My wife only gets the grilled potato tacos.
Oh, those are good too.
She
I
loves
like
those.
Yeah.
My boyfriend gets those. Cheesy Fiesta potatoes are on point too.
Those are very good.
Before we went to break, we were kind of talking about the QAnon thing. Just to, put a finer point on the fact that some people, you can make them do anything. In Thailand, they arrested the leader of a feces-eating cult.
This is what I'm talking about, man.
You think you'd go, you know what? Eating poop sounds like the way to go.
No,
that's my
not me.
path to enlightenment.
Not that specific thing. But I'm saying I know I'm a gullible person. I know that up until, 2018, I didn't question religion once because it was just what I was told and what I believed. So what
But
I'm saying
you
is,
can question anything at any time. I'm
You
constantly
can.
questioning
Why
things
do you
that I
think-
already believe.
why do you think I don't ask enough questions? Because I was taught not to forever.
But you
don't
can
ask questions.
But you
Take
can,
it as it comes.
So was I.
Yeah.
But
You're also 20 years older than I am.
It doesn't matter.
But
You
he
can
started
start it.
asking those questions.
You can
before then.
start it at any time. I like disputation for its own sake. Debate and question for anything you believe, no matter how strongly you believe it. My point is, some of these things are so blatantly made up and crazy
Yeah, the eat poop thing.
that they waste your time. There are so many things that are kind of, even things rooted in fact. You go, well, how does that lay out? So it's people wasting their time with things that are so blatantly made up and nonsense, and then them doing deep dives on things. It's like you're convinced there's a diamond in your cotton candy. Mm-hmm. There isn't. It's all whipped sugar. There's no diamond in there.
Unless you're getting proposed to.
But you're not.
What a place to hide it.
Not while you got that cat.
See,
I'm not proud of you. That cat's going to live another 15 years. And then you're like, why aren't you and Brian engaged yet?
You're
Well,
trying to make her ball again,
the
man.
cat's alive, so we decided we'd get married once the cat dies. And she's 26 now. So.
The cat's like, what you like to do all day? Nap as many times as I can. Pee on a drum set.
but this guy in Thailand, he leads a cult leader that leads a feces-eating cult. He was arrested after 11 dead bodies were discovered on the grounds during a raid. This community of his followers were eating his poop. Now, this is just a bad bit of planning, isn't it? Because dead people don't poop. I mean, they will one last time. But dead people don't poop. So killing them just cuts down on your food supply.
Unless you
If you're a
also
feces-eating cult.
All you want is the feces. But if you want to also eat them, just be a cannibal, maybe that's what he was getting ready to do next.
But some people, and this
It's
is
a
all,
slippery slope.
yeah, and these are all rooted. All of these weirdo things are all rooted in some kind of religious belief. There are no atheist feces-eating cults, right? So the people that followed hope springs eternal. Mm-hmm. This guy, the followers of this guy, would do anything. He would force his followers to drink his urine, eat his feces, and consume dirt in order to heal physical illnesses.
This is a power thing.
Well, sure. And one of the women...
The thing is, none of this works. Like, it's not going to... It's all,
Wait
all
a
the
minute.
pee drinker
Okay.
people.
That's what I'm saying. The pee drinker people, the poop eating people. What if this is just what those people are into? They were already into eating poop. And now they found a guy.
But you don't have to follow a guy in a remote area
just-
of the Thai jungle to do it. You could do it at home.
Where are you going to get the poop?
from your own body.
No, you don't want yours. Your thing is other
You'll
people's
find
poop.
other people's that will let you eat their
you'll
poop.
find,
You don't have to go that far.
Wait till you're charging $500 a pop in those
Way
pictures.
more than that. You want to eat my poop? $5,000.
No, not eat.
Oh.
Somebody goes, hey, I want to buy a foot pick. And you go, okay. And they go, I want a heater on your big toe.
$5,000
$5,000.
for me to poop on my own feet. Yes.
Well, when you put it that way.
and then take a picture of it.
When you
have
put it
on
that
there
way.
long enough to snap a pic.
You carve a little like tiki face in it or something. You know?
No.
You give a little personality.
You're not going to do an OBO on that?
$5,000. Oh, no, there's no negotiating.
OBO.
I do a lot of negotiating.
OBM. Yeah. Well, and with a cult like this, everybody they have to flatter the cult leader, right?
Yeah.
Like all the MAGA dopes have to pretend like Trump's some genius. Whatever cult you're in, you got to flatter the guy, right? And so the way you flatter this guy is the people who eat his poop go, it doesn't even smell.
Oh.
It tastes great. Less filling.
This is the Outcast cult.
Yeah. It smells good.
I'm a part of the love below.
Yeah, the roses smell like boo-boo, but your ass don't stink.
You smell great all the way through.
I know you like to think your sheets don't stink, but if you don't wash them, they really, really smell like poop, 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 yeah.
$5,000. Wow.
You wouldn't poop on your own feet for $5,000?
I would poop on my own feet for way less than $5,000. My name is
Throw a
Bryce.
number
He's
out
about to say
there.
$40.
Throw a number out there and make allenstoes@gmail.com and you'll start getting some
Yeah,
requests.
what do I
in.
care? What do I care?
I got a request for one in studio. They said, can you take a picture
Ooh, actually,
No.
of your feet
I
in
would-
studio?
I
No.
would say don't do that
No,
because
this is
not
my
going to.
domain.
I know.
You're in my house.
I was like, I think there's probably like,
Yeah, that's it's
probably illegal or something, yeah.
With yeah, just don't do that.
so Alan, you heard it here first, guys. Alan will poop on his own toes and send you a picture
That's funny.
for far less.
That's hilarious. Well, for $4,800.
There you go.
Hey,
He's
for
undercutting me.
For $4,800, I'll let Alan poop on my feet.
Yeah.
Ooh, now we're getting kinky.
But the thing is, you have to keep your throw up back long enough to take the picture. So you're sitting there.
I got kids and a dog. I can handle it. I'll be fine.
He's a grown man. He's your boss.
My poops are gorgeous, by the
oh my
way.
God.
$4,800.
I'm very healthy. They're just fluffy loaves.
No.
They're just, they
What
look
holds them
great.
together? You don't need carbs.
Fiber,
okay.
there's a... I eat carbs, just, I'm carb cycling. So
see-
some days there's a lot, some days there's not much.
I just picture you squatting over Bill's feet, and he's got he's holding the camera.
Yeah, but I'm not
imagining it.
I'm not like that though. Like I don't have
wouldn't.
that.
You don't have a gag reflex to human defecation
Because he's a
Once.
professional, Mary. He's a professional.
The only time that it really got to me was the time a homeless person or just maybe drunk person pooped on my ex-wife's door on her store.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was like liquid poop, like splattered everywhere.
Oh,
And
If
homeless,
it's a-
awful
yes.
gut poop, right.
Yeah, if it's a
like you
Alan-
could smell it down the street.
I mean,
gotta-
not to like completely sound like one of these people in the cult. I bet Alan's poop doesn't smell that bad.
Oh, Alan, I love it so much. You poop on my feet, and I sniff it, and I put it on. I'll use it as wallpaper.
I didn't say any of that.
Wallpaper.
I'm trying to make $4,800.
What if it smelled like Mountain Dew?
Then that's fine.
Alan's poop is bright yellow.
I'm sure it
that
stinks,
okay?
but I just don't think it's going to be so bad that I'm going to not want the $4,800.
I don't know, man.
Mary Santora is not in the offing. This is not. All right.
$10,000 if you want a video of me doing it.
A video.
You're going to get that offer.
Send the money.
Alan, bonus money.
It's got to be in it.
Bonus money for having a beet salad the night before.
It's bright red.
go.
Still terrifies me
It's
every
like,
time.
oh, yeah.
I'm an idiot.
I avoid beets
I go,
because of it.
oh,
It's scary.
I got these like beet crunchies that go on salads.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're real good, but they definitely.
Ugh.
I was eating them every day for a week, and I was like, I got to stop eating these things.
Yeah. You end up
They
in
are
the
so good,
emergency
though.
room.
everything
so
coming
good.
out of me is bright red. This is no good. Alan, can you explain the Big Mac pizza? Mary, you have the floor.
Oh, well, you're just going to have to figure it out. No, it is pizza crust and then
This was an award-winning pizza.
award-winning pizza. Thousand Island dressing on the pizza crust and then ground beef or Impossible Burger, whatever you prefer. browned in a medium skillet over 6 out of 10 heat. A little bit of olive oil, some seasoning to taste. And then white onion and American cheese. You pop that in the oven for like 6 to 8 minutes, and then pull it out, and then it's lettuce, pickles, and another drizzle of Thousand Island on top. Boom, Big Mac pizza, about 15
How do
minutes.
you guys feel about bread and butter pickles?
I like them.
On the right thing.
No.
They have their purpose, but not on everything. I'm gonna go dill pickle over anything.
I
But
was getting very berated by someone for having bread and butter pickles.
I grew up with
disgusting.
those on the regular.
Yeah.
I
I
like
think they're
them.
great.
You get them at Bob Evans and those kinds of places.
Yeah, it's good.
I like it on like a charcuterie board.
By the way, pickles aren't that different, pound cake, where one would be disgusting and the other would be delicious.
No, they
If
are.
you're
The
expecting-
sweet pickles are nasty.
But pickles are not that different.
People
They're
have
just-
there's a lot of people that are very turned off by
I am.
bread and butter pickle.
Why?
Like if that's
I don't like them that
so
much.
good.
if that was on a burger and I thought it was like I would throw the whole burger away.
I think that's what it is. When you're expecting dill
Oh,
and it's
God.
a sweet pickle, yeah, that'll make me want to throw my food away too.
There have been times where I used to eat like pickles whole, and it was actually a sweet pickle instead. And I was like, no, I started like gagging, and I'm like, no.
Well, you got to also know what you're getting into. I don't like to be
Well, I
surprised
ju-
by pickles.
I just assumed. I'm like, what type
Pickles
of
Bill
person?
Squire,
Surprise!
Surprised by Pickles, the new album from. So you didn't eat a lot of soul food growing up, pound cake. Like I ate a lot of soul food.
No, I
growing
did.
up. And you didn't like bread and butter pickles?
It
That's
didn't
like
include bread and butter pickles.
son.
My aunt
You weren't
had
eating
them.
soul food. What?
My aunt had them, but she didn't put them on anything like
Oh,
that.
you requested them not on there.
Because my brother and I both like the regular pickles, and she would have some in the fridge.
No, there's still pickles and there's bread and butter pickles.
the bread and butter pickles
It's not.
were in.
It's neither one is regular.
Dill is regular.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's dill.
What about a gherkin?
Gherkins are great.
But that's a sweet pickle.
No, it isn't.
Yes, a gherkin, a tiny gherkin.
Gherkins are tangy.
What am I?
The gherkin
what's-
was a kind of pickle.
What's the sweet pickle? Yeah, the little tiny sweet pickles.
They might make them sweet, but they can. The
think they can also
sweetness
be
comes
dill.
from how they're pickled.
Right.
The juice that they put them in, the vinegar and water and whatever.
Right, and sugar and all
so
that stuff.
a gherkin could be pickled sweetly.
What about the sweet pickles bus? Pickled sweetly.
What?
Just it's a funny phrase to say it was pickled sweetly.
Pickle Sweetly is my drag name, by the way, when I go out
Child's
there.
Head Start for School starts with his free Sweet Pickles preschool bus. There are stickers, games, puzzles, and hours of fun inside.
Are you guys too young for the Sweet Pickles books?
100%.
Yeah. Oh, I
Like
love
numbers
these
and
when I was a
letters
kid.
Seem like child's play to your 2 to 6 year old. So they'll love to learn. Honest.
You know who that voice guy is, by the way? He's dead now, but his name is Peter Thomas. He was the guy famous for doing the Forensic Files series.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. Sweet pickles is great.
Call this number today and we'll send you this Sweet Pickles bus filled with dozens of learning activities free. We'll also
I would love to do a supercut of that guy with the Sweet Pickles bus and the kids going free. And then, Jenna
Forensic
was
Files.
killed 17 years old in the back of a trailer. Sweet Pickles.
Sounds like a curse word an old lady would say.
No, you got
Sweet pickles.
Ah!
Sweet pickles.
Sweet niblets. No, it was like the Sweet Pickles bus was this plastic bus-shaped thing, and it would have like these fun learning cards in it.
Okay.
And they had a cartoon with like animals.
So you've been fun your whole life. The
I've been Captain
learning-
Fun.
Learning cards.
Where, as a young child, where are my learning cards? We're not having happy sex tonight. All right, let me break. You want to get the last word in? Make it a good one, and you can shoot me a text, 35192, and we'll be back.